Nah, me too.
I could tell myself what's the problem.
Video decided to make a video showing you guys some of my pickups from the expo today. As you can see from like an earlier clip in this video, it wasn't a terribly huge expo, but it wasn't really, it was small, but under the circumstances it's kind of understandable just because of the whole coronavirus thing that's going on. They had to limit the number of vendors that could come in. They were also limiting the amount of people that could come in at a single time, of course. And then probably some of the vendors, if I had to guess, aren't comfortable coming out yet into public places like that. So, but under like all things considered, I still think it was a fairly decent Reptile Expo, and they were pretty safe. You know, they had hand sanitizer all over the place. Made sure everybody had masks on. They took your temperature at the door, and then they made you sign a waiver, albeit the waiver was really more so for them than it was for you. But you know, you signed that too. But without, you know, I'm not gonna talk too much about the expo because these guys are getting kind of restless. So I'm gonna go ahead and get them out of the bag. I mean, out of the setups and stuff. So first thing first, I got a little plant. You don't really care about that though. You're here for the animals. So first thing first, I'll start off with this guy. This is a Pac-Man Frog, for those of you who do not know. Had one of these before a long time ago. Before I went to the expo, I was kind of thinking about getting one, and then when I seen this guy, I just was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and do it, because he looks really, really cool. And like when I had one before, you know, I enjoyed having them. Just really fun to watch grow. You know, you can set them up pretty easily too. It's not, they don't take a ton of work to take care of. Focus, there we go. Yeah, they don't take a ton of work to take care of, and I just think they're really cool looking animals overall. So I decided, why not try it again? And this guy, I really like his colors and his attitude. Like, he was hopping around a lot and everything. But I'm gonna go ahead and get him set up when I end this video, put him on some soil and stuff, and then wait about 2 days or so, see if he wants to get eaten. Not get eaten, but like see if he wants to eat some you know, some crickets or, you know, some worms or something. But let me go ahead and close his lid and put him to the side. Little fella, stand over there. Now, next thing we got, you probably won't be able to see them actually. These are morning geckos. Let me go ahead and get this lid off actually. See if I can get you like a little, I guess you can kind of tell what's in this bag back here, but nice and gentle. But these are morning geckos. You probably really can't see them. I got about 4 of them in here. Let me see. Yeah, you can't really see them that well. But they're in here. After I get them set up, I'll try to, let me see. I'm trying to be careful because they're fast and they're small. You can see one right there. See a little tiny one, but yeah. They're small and fast, so I really don't want to risk them getting out. After I get them set up, I'll try to make a video of them running around in their tank. Now this is the big thing here. This is what I came to the expo for. I can't even, like, I'm just like super excited, man. Let me just go ahead and take it out. This is what I came to the expo for. Well, this is one of the things I came for. And I just was glad to see that it was there. So I was really happy. I went for morning geckos and Pac-Man Frog. Those are just like on the bottom of the list. This is something that was on the very top of the list when I went to the expo. And let me go ahead and get her out. This right here, guys, is a purple albino reticulated python, and she's beautiful. Like, I wanted a retic for so long, and I just always held off for it. Like, I've been keeping reptiles for, well, like almost like probably more than a decade now. And I've always like held out. I wanted to wait until, you know, I had the space. I wanted to wait until I had the cash, and you know, now it's just like the perfect time for me to do it. So I pulled the trigger, and like I said, like, she is just like, camera does no justice, man. Like, this girl is beautiful. And then And I mean, these snakes are a pretty big commitment, man. Like reticulated pythons, they're no joke. They get very big. These are very powerful animals, but yeah, like I said, I waited a very, very long time before getting this snake. Like it's been, like I remember when I first started keeping reptiles. This is like one of the animals that I like wanted, like just when I first started keeping reptiles, and I just always knew like I needed to wait and wait and wait, and I waited and waited and waited, and now I finally got one. But it was worth the wait because now, you know, I got the space, you know, I got, you know, the time for the most part, you know, to dedicate to really getting this animal tamed down nicely before she gets too big. Let me go ahead and give you guys a better angle of her, actually. There you go. So this give you guys a better angle. She's really active, which is like obviously always a great sign for any animal when they're like this active. But she's not really a huge snake just yet, of course. But yeah, like you just look at her colors, man. Like, wow. This is just an amazing animal, man. Like, I'm gonna get her set up, and I'm just gonna let her relax for a few days, same as I do with all my other reptiles. Let them relax for a few days, and then I'm gonna offer her some food, see if I can get her to eat for me. But like I said, man, like she's just wow. Like this is just, can't get over it. I can't believe I got a reticulated python, man. Like I was patient though, like, and it was like that's what you guys just gotta remember. Like for those of you maybe considering it or thinking about it, just remember these guys are a pretty big commitment, man. So you gotta make sure you got the time and the space. And most of all, the experience. I've been keeping reptiles for well over 10 years now, and it's, yeah, definitely been, you know, I definitely got the experience. But I don't want to make this video too long because I do want to get these guys set up. But wow, that's just ridiculous, man. Yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you all like the video, comment, rate, and subscribe. Peace out.